You can see in the background is James Maddison doing his post-match interviews, having delivered another Norwich City derby win here at Portman Road. It is really remarkable how well this run has been going for Norwich City, and given so much discussion about better clubs and history and tradition and all this sort of things, it does emphasise how Norwich City have kind of owned this fixture for a fairly long time. And let's not beat around the bush, this is probably as close as Ipswich have got to actually getting one over their rivals here at Portman Road. Arguably they should have been ahead had David McGoldrick not headed it over when he had a gilt-edged free header just several yards but well inside the penalty area from goal. That was their chance, and quite clearly the dynamic of the game would have been far different had Norwich got themselves ahead. But they didn't, and actually as things grew on, the spaces opened up. Norwich looked like they were able to take advantage of those. They weren't great in the first half. They probably played the nicer football. They did play they did play the nicer football, but Ipswich definitely created the better opportunities without Angus Gunn being worked too hard. And then in the second half, as things opened up, I think that just that little bit of additional quality was probably what shone, and of course that earmarked by James Maddison, who took his goal so well, brilliantly made by Yannick Wilschutz's run. Wes Houlihan, who spread the ball so well from the middle. He was able to find space out wide when he could and when he drifted. And then Marco Stiepermann's energy to get forward in support too. James Maddison took the goal so well. He does love, just speaking to him there, does love scoring on television, and scoring pretty good goals on television too. And really, from that moment on, although Ipswich huffed and puffed and they had some good opportunities and spaces, Norwich actually defended pretty well, which is good given Nelson Oliveira is not fit at the moment again, and that's becoming a real worry the longer this goes on for. Christoph Zimmermann had to walk off. He had an injury too, and hopefully that's not a bad one, but any kind of strain is likely to be a week or two. And Grant Hanley looked rusty when he came on, but did well enough and managed to get on the end of the things he really needed to. And Norwich saw out that pressure with these relative ease, and again that's impressive for me given that Alex Tettey wasn't playing today, and I felt they did miss him against Hull and possibly at times here in the first half. But I think what really sticks out, and probably will for every Norwich fan who's sitting in that part of the stand behind me, is the scenes at the end where all the fans literally running over to celebrate the 3 points. And Norwich have scored first here since 1998 in derby games, even though they obviously haven't won all those. That said, they are now unbeaten, of course, in going on 9 years. So and what you have to look at is probably the trajectories now, if I can say that word. Norwich in the top 6 off the back of this win, looking upwards. They've got a great opportunity at Arsenal to go and showcase what they can do before Derby and Wolves come to Carrow Road, and there'll be 2 really interesting fixtures in terms of where they are. Ipswich, conversely, after their first 4 wins, have now, I think, lost 7 of their last 9. Boos at the full-time whistle, and again Mick McCarthy will look at this and go, can't get one over this lot, can I? And speaking to a couple of Ipswich fans now, the patience and the situation they're in, they're probably wondering where they go from here. So they just need to be a little bit careful. They've got some quality out there, but let's not worry about them. Norwich's quality is the key thing here, and while he's still not got a squad really to properly pick from, Daniel Farke is delivering the goods, and he got all the changes right today. He managed the situation really well. He had a great way of building things up without letting anyone get out of control, and keep doing that, and Norwich are going to keep in an upward trajectory, which is proving very successful so far, and clearly long may it continue as we head to Arsenal in the Carabao Cup.